Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Epic Footnote Productions' What's Spinning. I'm Zach, and in this episode, I am making myself feel kind of old, actually, because 2021 marks the 25th anniversary of Sublime releasing their self-titled album. And this one had so many enormous hits for the band. Santeria, What I Got, Caress Me Down. It really ended up being an album that, for most fans, is what they associated with Sublime. That might be a controversial take on it, but it really spawned some of their biggest hits. With that said, as Billboard actually put it when the album came out, it really is a tale of tragic irony because this year also marks the 25th anniversary of Bradley Nowell passing away, dying of an overdose. And this album was released initially 2 months after his passing. And it's still very sad that he never really got to see firsthand the success that the band experienced because of this album. Now, this, as you can see, is a picture disc, and I was having a little trouble finding exact details about it, but I believe it was released in Europe via Erica Records in 2002. Internet, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. As you can see, it's a pretty standard picture disc with the album cover, the famous back tattoo, and then on the other side it includes a picture of the band with the honorary mascot, Lou Dog. Hi, Lou. So it's a standard picture disc, and I typically don't like picture discs, or I try to avoid it because I know that the sound quality is usually not as good as a regular pressing of vinyl, but I don't really see that much of Sublime records, at least the original ones. There's, of course, re-releases and compilations on vinyl, but not one, especially of this classic album. One on vinyl, I should say. And once in a while, I end up caving in and buying a picture disc. Not proud of it, what can I say? But one thing that's interesting about this, as you'll see from the track listing, it's actually missing some songs, namely Doing Time, or Doin' Time. Sorry for the mispronunciation. And the only real reason I can assume it's not included is because I know that Doin' Time was originally recorded to be on this album, but then they weren't able to actually get the rights to appear on it because it's a loose cover of Summertime, and then literally at the 11th hour, Summertime, the people who own the state who owns Summertime gave them the rights to include it on the album, so they kind of added it at the 11th hour to the album. Maybe that's why it's not included on this vinyl release. I mean, it was released in 2002, so I don't know, maybe. Size-wise, internet, again, let me know. Maybe someone else has the answer to this. But it's just a cool little addition, and I figure just a nice way to celebrate the 25th anniversary of both this classic album, which really skyrocketed the resurgence of ska punk and in the alt world. I mean, think about it. In the 90s, alt rock and punk, pop punk was really all the thing, and then Sublime came with this album and really just kind of helped push it along the way. And I mean, the songs like Santeria and What I Got alone are just, still staples in alt-rock radio. And whether or not you're a huge fan of Sublime or you kind of question some of their songs and the lyric content, there's no denying the influence that they've had on many bands following them. So, celebrating the 25th anniversary of this classic album, as well as the unfortunate anniversary of us losing Bradley Nowell to addiction. So, this is my picture disc. If anyone else has more information about this, please let us know. In fact, let us know on social media. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, at Epic Footnote. That is correct. I did a shameless plug for our social media channels. And also subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can see more videos and also listen to more podcasts like this. Thanks so much for watching, and hope you tune in for another episode.